Okay, so we have our new bed. Yay! It just arrived. It's in a box. Okay, let's get on it.
Whoa. It's nice.
Is it? What do you think?
I'm already asleep. Don't touch. Sleep there.
It's comfy. It doesn't feel like memory foam.
No, it doesn't. It feels very much not like memory foam. Yeah, it's a lot springier than memory foam. You don't get pulled in.
Yeah, like at all. But it's pretty squishy.
It's pretty squishy. Well, it's part memory foam and
it's like a firm squishy.
You're right next to me, and I don't feel like I'm falling into a pit in the middle.
Pretty firm, actually.
Yeah, they said it was on like the slightly firmer side. It might take a few days for your body to fix the bad habits caused by sleeping on springs. Give your body 2 weeks to adapt, and we promise you.
So does that mean that I'm going to be all achy for the next 2 weeks? And
refer a friend, and we'll give you both at $75 cash. Just have them mention your name at checkout.
And that, if you buy a Casper, you get $75 and I get $75. I barely moved.
Right? That's not bad.
No, watch. Let me try. You lay there.
Okay. Someone get in bed. In part one, we looked at the Casper bed. We did the unfolding, the unboxing, as it were, and we gave it a shot. We really liked it for a little while.
Yeah.
And then not so much after a little while.
Yeah, at first it seemed like it was going to be really soft and comfy. And then when you actually sleep on it after a couple of nights, it felt really firm in a weird way. It felt kind of rubbery and bouncy.
Even after a couple of weeks, it never really felt any spongier. It still felt the same. And I think the big difference for me was laying on the back, it kind of felt like you were floating above the bed a little bit. You know, like I think you said, like if we weighed more, like it would.
Right, I felt like if I weighed more, I would sink into it like I was supposed to, because I expected it to feel more like, what's that stuff called? Memory foam.
Yeah.
And it did not feel like memory foam at all. No. Yeah, and exactly. I felt like if I were heavier, maybe I would sink into it like you do with memory foam.
What we did was we contacted their support, and we actually immediately got their head of support, and can't say enough nice things about the company, especially their 40-day return policy. So it's really well done, and they actually did, to their credit, they sent us out a topper for it. It really didn't make much of a difference for us. It didn't really change the whole dynamic of how the bed was. It was still, you know, kind of felt a bit too firm, a bit too rubbery for us. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the beds at all. They only do have one type of bed, really only have one bed, just a few different sizes. So you really have to find out if that bed is right for you. So I would say if you like a firmer style of bed, there is zero risk in trying out their beds. They ship you out the bed, you get it, you put it in, you sleep on it for 40 nights, and they give you back 100% of your money immediately if you have a problem. You're probably wondering what they do with the bed. They don't have the ability to take it back or squish it down or anything like that. So they did find a charity. In our case, they found the Salvation Army. So we were really happy that the bed was going to a good cause. But there's really no reason not to give these guys a shot if you're in the market. So I think a lot of people, especially if you're liking more of the firmer side, I think you'll love these beds. I think they'll be great. So it just wasn't for us.
But overall, our experience with Casper was really great. I mean, I think that their customer service is amazing. I like the whole idea of it. You know, and it was fun to try it out. We were actually really sad that it didn't work out and we had to get rid of it. I felt really bad about that. But, you know, in the end, it just wasn't working out for us.
And I think the big thing was we tried out a ton of memory foam mattresses at the store and didn't like any of them.
Yeah.
So I think I really wanted to like memory foam. I wanted to like a spring mattress bed, and I just didn't.
Yeah. So if you're into memory foam, hey,
these guys are definitely the guys to go with if you're.
They're not your traditional memory foam, though. Just be warned. It's more of like a firmer, I can't remember what it, because their whole
it's
thing is,
yeah, it's like a poured latex over memory foam, and it's got some holes drilled in it, I believe, and so it's a lot cooler than most normal memory foam. So if you're worried about it being too hot, it's not at all hot. So if that's your big problem, if that's your big blocker with buying a memory foam bed, that it gets a bunch of heat and you sink into it, this is not like that. I think their main guy doing the foams was from NASA previously, so they really did know what they were talking about. It wasn't just sort of people slapping together memory foam from wherever. 100% made and stitched in the U.S. So it was great. It just not. I guess we're just not a memory foam people. So
yeah.
Exactly.
So if you are interested in trying out a Casper bed, I will put all of the information in the description box so you can check that out.
Oh, and if they use your code, then they get $75.
Oh, that's right.
So
yeah.
if you do decide to buy a Casper bed, use the code that's probably blinking below or something like that. You will get $75, and also I think
yeah, we get $75.
We get $75, which is a little ridiculous since we didn't actually keep the bed.
I know. I would feel really bad about that. Maybe they won't give us $75. But you will get the $75, so that is awesome.
Yes.
So, like I said, not a bad bed, just not for us. Also, it was only, what, like 10 inches?
It's a little bit short.
Yeah, when we first, because our last bed was ridiculous. It was like 24 inches or something. Yeah. So this one is like itty bitty mattress. But, just a side note, it doesn't really matter. So that's it. That's our Casper review. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in another video.
And happy 4th.
Bye.